I started the cardigan using the durable Starlux, the shiny yarn, and with the comfy microfiber. And this is the progress. I will finish this cardigan hopefully soon, but and I'm curious how this yarn will hold after washing. Maybe some of the fibers will, I don't know, get a little bit softer. It says that you can wash it on 40 degrees but no tumble dry, and also it can be ironed. So yeah, after filming this round, I think I will go and film the other sleeve for the blue t-shirt. I ended up and decided to still make it a flare sleeve, but I changed a little bit the pattern, working for the entire circumference, not only the top, because this was the first idea. But then I realized that without decreases or increases, I will have anyway the edges to sew them with the armpit chain, and this didn't give me enough space to work more rounds to look more beautiful. So yeah, I need to go back to work now. Yesterday we finished our day with a tennis lesson, and we were there at the tennis court a little bit earlier, and I played a little bit with my daughter, and I was wearing the polo t-shirt. I think it's perfect for tennis. And yeah, it was nice weather. It was nice to go back to tennis after spring vacation, so it was nice. Yesterday I managed to work a little bit more on the second sleeve for the blue top. I hope that I will finish it today. And also in the evening I was working on the boxy shirt with the circles pattern, but unfortunately, I don't know, I started calculating from the gauge swatch from 55 centimeters for the back panel width. After working the first 5 rows, I was having 53 centimeters, and now I have 49. So this is the problem with the lace pattern, because sometimes it's shrinking. But that's why it's important with the lace pattern to work a bigger gauge, meaning to work more rows, more stitches, to have a more accurate view of how your end or your final fabric will be. But anyways, I hope that I will fix that with blocking, because I'm pretty far into the back panel. Mostly more than half of it is finished, so I don't want to start all over, because in this way 49 centimeters, even with that, is good. I mean, it's okay for my bust width, but it's definitely not a boxy shirt. So I hope that with blocking it will fix that. Otherwise it will be another fit of a shirt. In other news, the allergy is kicking in again. Oh, I hate this period, but yeah, it's not that bad. Usually it's worse than it is right now, but anyways, we will get over it. So now I will go back, work trying to finish the second sleeve of the top, and decided how to finish with the neckline, because there was another idea also, but I think it will be too much with what I have in mind. So maybe nice edge, simple edge will be enough. We'll see. Okay, I will keep you updated with whatever I'm doing. See you later. After all the struggle, I finally finished this top. This is how it's looking. I think I'm pretty happy with how the sleeves turned out in the end. Yesterday I was working the pattern. I managed to grade it for all the sizes. I did some crochet charts for the armpit decrease and for the neckline decrease, because I think they are the and of course with the main stitch pattern, because I think these two decreases point are really interesting and maybe a more visual thing visual chart with how the stitches needs to be worked. I think it will be helpful. I will continue to work on the pattern today. Maybe I will be able to finish it. I didn't took any photos yet because I need to wash my hair and style it a little bit because it's not looking great at all. So I'm really happy, and this will be the next pattern to be released. About the cardigan that I was working, the knitting cardigan that I'm about to make with the Starlux yarn and comfy yarn from Durable. I managed to finish the yoke. I already split it into sleeves and body, and it ended up smaller than the round knitting sweater that I was using the pattern. I got to an interesting conclusion about why is it smaller. For the round yoke sweater, I used mohair with DK weight yarn, and the other two yarns are sport and DK. So technically it's a thicker yarn, meaning the result of holding these two yarns together is thicker, and I should have been ending up with a bigger cardigan, not a smaller one. And it's an interesting thing because my general tension didn't change. I swatched with the original yarn that I use with for the sweater version, and I got the same gauge, so it's not the tension. But yesterday I was filming a video with my conclusions about this situation. I don't mind that it's a little bit smaller because the idea from the beginning was to make like a summer cardigan to put it over a dress in the evening, or maybe to have 3/4 sleeves, I don't know yet, or even shorter to put it on a tank top or something like this. So I don't mind that it's tighter. I think it will stretch a little bit more with blocking because I'm using 8mm needles, so it's a loose knitting, and it should be easy to stretch it out on a bigger measurement. But anyways, my conclusions are interesting, and maybe you at some point had the same issue and you don't have an explanation for that, and sometimes you think that you're going on the right track and it ended up with being bigger or smaller, and in this video you will find out maybe why. Maybe it was your situation as well. So I was working on that yesterday, and also on the pattern for this t-shirt, and today I hope that I will finish with writing this pattern. I think it's pretty cute, really. I wasn't sure about the ruffle sleeves, but I kind of like them. And as I said before, I will give the instruction to make it even with longer sleeve as a sweater or with straight sleeve if you don't want this ruffly thing. So yeah, yesterday, this is a funny thing. Yesterday, because today is like the art week is finishing at my daughter's school, and I need to go to school a little bit earlier because the kids are having an expo with their art that they were working on in this period, and we are able to buy, or they are able to sell. It will be a pancake afternoon, and today they needed to dress in a real artist. And it was funny because I was thinking that it would be a cool idea to give my daughter one of my white shirts and to let her paint it, to make like paint stains on it. She found it really nice, and it was so interesting for her to be able to paint on the shirt, and it turned out pretty great. And she was happy this morning with all her outfit, her artist outfit. We arrived at school this morning, and of course, not all the kids are dressed because it was like they can come. It was not like mandatory, and she was like, "Nobody's dressed like an artist." I feel a bit embarrassed. But then everybody said, the teacher, the other kids, "Oh my God, you're looking like a real artist!" And she said, "Ooh," she finally ended up being proud about it. And of course, actually, she did her outfit herself, so she should be proud. So yeah, she was pretty cute, and I cannot wait to go to school and see this entire party finishing the art week or artist week. I don't know how to say it. Anyways, so back to work now. I still have a few hours until I will go to school. Hopefully I will finish with this t-shirt and with this t-shirt pattern. I don't think I have time to have photos today. It's like pretty cloudy, and I would prefer a sunny day. It's not cloudy, it's sometimes cloudy, sometimes sunny, but it's pretty windy. So I will wait for a better day. Yeah, see you later. Hello everyone again. Yesterday it was such a fun day. I managed to work a little bit more on the blue blouse pattern, and I'm about to finish it today. And after that I went to school to the party of ending the art week, and the children had stands where they were selling their art, and it was pretty nice. I mean, these kids are so creative these days. I saw a lot of beautiful things out there. I think each group had like an inspiration. My daughter's group had the inspiration of Gaudi, and it was really nice, a nice atmosphere. And yesterday evening I was working a little bit more on this blouse, and this is the back panel. But I was thinking, because I was telling you that now is not that wide as a boxy shirt as I want to be. It has 89 centimeters now, and I was thinking that if I'm working like left to right, the length is just perfect, but I can play and work more rows to have a bigger width. And I think the pattern is looking like nice like this as well. So I think I will go for that. And while I was working on this, because it's pretty meshy, and I was thinking that maybe it would be a good idea to make like a tank top to wear it underneath, so to be like a 2-piece set. And of course that I can wear them separately if you want, and if you feel comfortable to have like a meshy blouse on you, of course that you can have a nice white or black tank top underneath. Doesn't need to be crocheted, but I was thinking that it will be pretty cute to have like a two-pieces set. So yeah, I will go back to work now to finish the blue blouse pattern, to write the pattern, and then I will have to edit the video tutorial, and hopefully it will be ready to be released soon. So thank you so much for being here with me for another crochet journey or life journey, or being with me in my day-by-day life. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Bye.